Is up, everybody? Hope everybody's had a good weekend and had a very fun and safe Halloween. Um, Lena is very tired right now, so she's taking a little nappy poo, and we're doing it solo. So, it's been a very interesting day in the NFL today. Uh, and a couple teams that won that shouldn't have, but the whole reason why they say any given Sunday. You never know. But we had a fun date night on Friday and ended up eating some good food and meeting some new people, and it was a good time. What's up, Marco? Hey, Blue. Oh, had a really good dinner tonight. Ended up doing hush puppies and coleslaw and shrimp and onion rings. It was real good. At my job, we've got a couple big orders coming up. So, what's up, Bert? So for the next week or two, I'm gonna be working more than what I usually do, which is not an issue. Not complaining about that whatsoever. But it's gonna make for a long week. It's a good problem to have. Ended up getting a new toy on Friday. What's up, Brian? Dude, that game was heartbreaking to watch. So I ended up getting a fancy pipe. I don't know what type of wood this is. It almost looks like something spalted, like spalted maple or spalted walnut, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a handmade pipe. So we got into doing a little bit of pipe tobacco. It's interesting. I'm still haven't got it completely down, but was cutting up the buckshot yesterday. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Alina's here. She's just invisible. No, she said she was pretty tired, so I'm letting her take a little nappy nap and doing this solo. I knew what you meant, man. 'Cause, cigar lounge where we were at on Friday, it's actually right by the winery that we were at, and so we ended up having a couple cigars and having some drinks over there, and then Lena started looking at the pipes, and she was like, "You wanna get one?" I was like, "I've wanted to dive into pipe tobacco for a while now, I just you don't know what you don't know." And so ended up getting this guy, which is pretty interesting, like, it's not, like, super hard to get into, but, like, it definitely takes some finesse, some feeling to, like, get it to work properly. So, I like it. Started that zone crap, not fan of the sweetener, though. Oh, Zen. Zen's not bad, I like Rogue better than Zen, but it's not bad. I ended up getting, like, it was something Irishman or Irishman something, it smells like Irish cream. And it was one of the best ones that they had there. It was one of their most popular. It doesn't taste like Irish cream, but all the rest of them that I smelled were like real heavy with molasses, and I didn't want that. So, but it's pretty good stuff. Very smooth. Normally, I'm not a fan of Irish cream anything, but this stuff's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna have to try some like different pipe tobaccos. I mean, I smoke cigars, so it's not that far removed. Nutty Irishman is what it's called. Some tins from Michigan, they're like Zen, but with a little different kick. Huh. Make your own blend. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would like to do at some point. Grow my own or get tobacco from an actual grower instead of whatever I'm smoking on. We ended up watching the newest episode of Welcome to Dairy last night, and it's once again, it was very heavy. Been a good show so far. Been a real good show so far. So, are they nicotine, Brian, or no? Mm, mm. I don't have any update pictures in the garage. I did some work on Friday, um, and so you can see some of the changes that I've done, but I didn't get a whole lot of work done, so it doesn't really look much different. But we're making progress slowly but surely. We've got a lot more work to do. Nice, that's awesome. I'm probably gonna have to take a break from upgrading my shop at some point because I do have a couple projects that I need to work on. I still have all my machines in place. I don't have my forge in place anymore. It's still fun to design. I honestly need to do some more design work. It's been a long time since I've done any design work. I I don't have the time right now, really. I've got stuff that I gotta do that people have been waiting on and then working on my shop. If it wasn't for that, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll give it a shot." It's gonna be super fun when I gotta put in the joists because the joist length that I need is like 90 or 91 inches. It's gonna be super fun. You're good, Burnt. And normally Monday I would get a lot of stuff done in the shop, but I have to work tomorrow. So I'll get some time after work, but not as much as a full day. Ugh. After that game earlier, I don't even want to talk about it. That was an awful game. Very inconsistent. To lose by a field goal when you had a missed field goal hurts. Now, not saying that we would have done any better in OT, but no reason for us to lose the way that we did to the Panthers. Like no reason. Yeah, we had a Packers. The Packers, a really good Packers guy, go out with an injury. What's up, Joe? Seahawks versus Washington. That should be a good game. That's good, Lance. Um, so we went to bed fairly early last night, and I completely forgot about the time change. And then when we got up, Alina said something about it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So it hasn't really affected me yet, but I'm sure it will. Usually, it takes me a good week to get used to the time change. Yeah, exactly. That's the worst part. Is it's like at least here in Tennessee, like it'll start getting dark around 4, and it's like, damn, I gotta go to bed in a couple hours. No, you don't. Mm, mm. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Dogs were bugging Alina to go outside. Anybody got any plans for this upcoming week/weekend? Fortune hunting. Hell yeah. America. Yeah. With the fact of my shop being all metal building now, granted, I'm getting everything insulated finally, so that'll definitely help. But like last year, I was thinking about doing because I have all these propane tanks for forging. I was thinking about just getting a single burner, like propane heater to put on top of one of those. And I keep on seeing on TikTok this new like inexpensive electric heater that you can wall mount, and I forget how many. Um, let's see if I can find it. So it's 1,500 watt smart wall heater, and I'm thinking about possibly picking it up for the shop because it's supposed to be made for like two car garage. So best friends, Buzz birthday's next week. I sang to him Ultim Kaiser. Nice, that's awesome. Can I help you, sir? Yes, it is, especially when you have concrete floors. 400. Usually, like during the winter, I have like a little space heater, and then I'll just start up my forge. But I want something that's a little bit more reliable, and we heat up the area faster. So really, 1,500 watts would not be enough for what I need. Really, I would need like a 3,000 watt. I mean, still, that shouldn't be bad. I may just have to get two of them. Not a bad idea. I'm gonna end up putting more lights in the shop anyways, so yeah, I've got a wouldn't even know what you call it, just a electric fan that oscillates, and I usually run that, like, during the summer. Have a good night, Joe. Cool. Well, my plan is and I'm not gonna have them I mean, I can do them at any time, but it'll probably be a couple weeks before I get a chance to do them. But I'm gonna offer some, leather patches for people, a little bit bigger than a ranger eye patch. I've got it designed, I just have to run them and then add Velcro to the back. I believe I sent the picture already to Alina. Yeah, I can show them. This is what they'll look like. They'll just be on Velcro. I just gotta do them. I've done other leather patches and put Velcro on them. So this is one that I did from my buddy's logo, and so it's got Velcro on the back of it. And then what I do is I'll take my grinder and I'll sand all the edges, and then I'll take my buffer and make sure they're all smooth and everything. This one came out pretty good. I noticed with the one that I made for myself and with the one that I put on the beanie, apparently, if you've got any sort of moisture in between there and you go to press them over time, the leather actually comes off of the adhesive, not the Velcro. So I gotta make sure those are nice and dry. But yeah, it'll look about this size. Just not be like this. So we'll see. But I should be able to get several of them done and then put Velcro on them and I'll offer them up. But it's cool working on that laser. And I can do them in different types of leather too. So yeah, it's the same design that I did for my stickers. I just made it smaller. I'm sure that I'm gonna have to pay for it, but I really hope that somebody decides they're willing to sell an extra set of Camp Crystal Lake tickets because I got boned by PayPal on the drop. Got boned hard by PayPal on the drop. So this is what they look like. You've got antiqued nickel and then antique gold, which is going to look more brass than anything. These are literally like Ranger eye size, and I had them in my cart. Was working on getting everything done, and PayPal was just going so damn slow, and ended up messing. Always sucks when that happens. Well, I don't have anything else, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here so I can go take a shower and relax a little bit before we gotta go to bed and I gotta work tomorrow. Appreciate y'all being here. We'll be back on Friday. Should anyways, back to our normally scheduled times. Unless we change our time. I don't know. I'm debating on if we should or not. But hope everybody has a wonderful week. Thank you guys for the support. Stay sharp. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't get caught. Deuces.